David Mooney has turned out to be our regular tipster all this week, and he's also known as the Jockey. Why do they call you the Jockey?
Well, I used to ride a bit of riding myself about 30 years ago, and one of my claim to fame was I rode over the banks here in the Ladies' Cup in 1932 and finished second to a horse called Morning Day. And I rode a horse called Vulcan Angel at the time, and it was a little bit famous because out in the Herd's Garden I lost about 25 lengths. And when I come into the winner's enclosure to get off the horse, a man shouted from the parade ring, the next time you go out, bring a map and a compass.
No sat-navs in those days. Now, you did very well for us yesterday with all your predictions.
Yes, well, the two good things won, Quaviga and Captain Chris. And the last race, Jessica Harrington's horse won back from 9-1. I think it could have been 7-1 or 13-2, third favourite. All the winners, he was getting the allowances from the winners, they had the penalties, so everything worked out well. But the punter still got one. It's 2-1 to the bookmakers now, and we're into a hard day today.
Right, so we'll start with the first race, and the very first race in the card is the KFM Hunters Steeplechase.
Well, this race is confined to people that owned land in Kildare, and that's the only way you can have a horse running in this. And usually now the man J.F. Robinson has been running horses in this for 25 years. Anything could really win it, but he has number 10, Mr. Goodnot, is the one I would pick of his two runners.
On to number 2, second race in the card, the 4:15. That's the Stevens's Green Hibernian Club Handicap Steeplechase.
This is a 6-7 to field race, and if I was to pick one, I'd go for Katie Walsh rides one for William Mullins called Pontiepi. It'd be about a 14 or 16 to 1 shot each way. And
of course, she was on Morad yesterday and came very close to Pippin Ruby and Quaviga.
Oh, she's brilliant. She's a great rider. Herself and Nina are as good as any of the professionals riding today. And Ruby was lucky on Quaviga at the last. He nearly done it. He nearly tipped up, but what a good jockey Ruby is. He got him back going, and the horse won as he should do.
Third race in the card, the 4:55. That's the Mick the Tent Memorial Novice Handicap Steeplechase.
Well, number 2 here, the great John Brown. That's just been bought last week for J.P. McManus. There's a horse in another horse that I give a chance to, and it's the second or third string of William Mullins called Hampshire Express. And Hampshire Express now will be about 14 or 16 to 1 shot each way. And if Hampshire Express each way are gone beyond recall, another 10 or 12 to 1 shot each way.
Now, the feature race is the Rabbitbank Champion Hurdle. How do you see this one going?
Oh, Hurricane Fly, different class. The last day, Blackstairs Mountain in Fairyhouse, you remember, Ruby came a half an hour too soon. He hit the front jump in the last. Horse dropped the bridle, and Colin Murphy's horse came back and went at him again. But I think Hurricane Fly will win, and Binocular and Moray are the dangers.
On to race number 5, the 6:05, the Cahill Ryan Memorial Handicap Novice Hurdle.
Let's see if I got the right one here now. This one is a dead match. So Young and First Lieutenant. They both ran the same race in Cheltenham. Prima Vista might come out with some type of a chance, but if I was to go for one, I'd go for First Lieutenant.
So that takes us on to the 6:40. That's the Star Best for Racing Coverage Novice Hurdle.
Yeah, the horse Ruby rides here, Sicilian Secret, won very impressively, but it was a maiden he won in Fairyhouse. Kid Cassidy, he has a chance too, but we'd have to go for an outsider, and we go for Reltmore each way. He'd be about 8 or 10 to 1.
8 or 10 to 1. And then that takes us to the 7:10. That's the Irish Thoroughbred Breeders Association Fillies scheme.
Yeah, most of these are pointers and the whole lot. And there's one here from England, Golden Firebird. He'd be second favourite. I think it'd be hard to see Golden Firebird, or what will we call her, out of the first 3.
Now, the last one in the card this evening is at 7:45, and that's the Irish Racing Post Champion Hunter Steeplechase.
Yeah, we've a lot of a lot of golden oldies here. A lot of them are on their pension cards. We have a race here earlier on. Cahill Ryan. There's number 3 here called Cork All-Star, who is owned by the Ryan family, which would be a good winner. I knew Cahill, God rest him, before he died. But you have Boxer George. I don't think he'd be good enough. Cork All-Star has a chance. With a horse in the race that you'd never think you'd see a man with a hunter chaser, Dermot Wells. He won here. He only won a three-runner race. But if I was to pick one, maybe to win, I'd go for Optimum Force, who's about a 10 to 1 chance.
David, thank you very much. That's David the Jockey Mooney.
Thank you, and good luck today.
Jockey